Welcome to Knowledge Builder. Today's video is on digital marketing. The term digital marketing became popular over time, especially in certain countries. In the USA, online marketing is still prevalent. In Italy is referred as web marketing, but in the UK and worldwide, digital marketing has become the most common term, especially after the year 2013. Digital marketing is an umbrella term for the marketing of products or services using digital technologies, mostly on the internet, but also including mobile phones, display advertising and any other digital terms. Example of a successful digital marketing campaign? One successful digital media campaign was by Pizza Hut, which created an app that allowed customers to create their own pizza by dragging their chosen toppings onto a graphical pizza base. The iPhone would then determine which of the chain's thousands of locations the customer happened to be nearest. The company advertised the new app online, in print, and on television, even winning a placement in Apple's own iPhone commercial. Within 2 weeks, the Pizza Hut app was downloaded 100,000 times, and within 3 months iPhone users ordered $1 million worth of pizza. The app now has millions of users across the iPhone, iPad, and Android platforms. Now look at the history of digital marketing. Digital marketing first appeared as a term in the 1990s, but, as mentioned above, it was a very different world then. Web 1.0 was primarily static content with very little interaction, and no real communities. The first banner advertising started in 1993 and the first web crawler, called Web Crawler, was created in 1994. This was the beginning of search engine optimization, SEO, as we know it. Once Google started to grow at pace, and Blogger was launched in 1999, the modern internet age began. BlackBerry, a brand not connected with innovation anymore, launched mobile email and MySpace appeared. MySpace was the true beginning of social media as we define it today, but it was not as successful as it could have been from a user experience perspective, and ultimately that is what led to its downfall. Google's introduction of AdWords was their real platform for growth, and remains a key revenue stream for them to this day. Their innovation, simple interface, and accurate. The first search engine started in 1991 with a network protocol called Gopher for query and search. In 1993, the first clickable banner went live, after which Hotwire purchased a few banners ads for their advertising. This marked the beginning of a new era, the digital era of marketing. Because of this gradual shift, the year 1994 saw new technologies entering the digital marketplace. The very same year, Yahoo was launched. 1998 saw the birth of Google. Microsoft launched the MSN search engine and Yahoo brought to the market Yahoo Web Search. In 2000, the internet bubble burst and all the smaller search engines were either left behind or wiped out, leaving place for the giants. Then in 2006, the digital marketing world saw its first steep surge. At that time, search engine traffic had already grown to about 6.4 billion in a single month. Soon, Google began to expand, and along with this, social networking sites began to emerge. MySpace was the first social networking site, followed by Facebook. With this, companies realized that all these new sites are opening new doors of opportunity for them to market their products and brands. Products marketed digitally are now available to customers at all times. Statistics collected by the Marketing Tech blog for 2014 show that posting on social media is the top online activity in the US. The average American spends 37 minutes a day on social media. 99% of digital marketers use Facebook to market, 97% use Twitter, 70% use Google+, 69% use Pinterest and 59% use Instagram. 70% of B2C marketers have acquired customers through Facebook. 67% of Twitter users are far more likely to buy from brands that they follow on Twitter. 83.8% of luxury brands have a presence on Pinterest. The top 3 social networking sites used by marketers are LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Figure 1.2 illustrates the history and evolution of digital marketing as a field of marketing. Evolution of digital marketing. Difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing. Many small businesses struggle with deciding which kind of marketing to do, because their budget will only stretch to one or the other, not both. The decisions that must be made are not easy. Which method of marketing will give me the most amount of sales and profits? How do I know if my marketing is working? Who should I trust with my marketing? Should I do it myself? To clarify the terms, the use of print ads on newspapers and magazines is a simple example of traditional marketing. Other examples include flyers that are put in mailboxes, commercials both on TV and radio, and billboards. On the other hand, when a business invests on building a website, advertising the brand name through different social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, this kind of strategy is called digital marketing. Benefits of traditional marketing: you can easily reach your target local audience. For example, a radio ad might play in one location, your city or region. Or mailbox flyers will go to households in a select number of suburbs. 8. The materials can be kept. The audience can have a hard copy of materials, of which they can read or browse through over and over again. Benefits of digital marketing: you can target a local audience, but also an international one. Further, you can tailor a campaign to specific audience demographics, such as gender, location, age, and interests. This means your campaign will be more effective. Your audience can choose how they want to receive your content. While one person likes to read a blog post, another person likes to watch a YouTube video. Traditional marketing doesn't give the audience a choice. Most people hate receiving sales flyers in their mailbox, or phone calls at inconvenient times on stuff that they have little interest in. Online people get the choice to opt in or out of communications, and often it is relevant because they were the ones searching for it in the first place. Interaction with your audience is possible with the use of social media networks. In fact, interaction is encouraged. Traditional marketing methods don't allow for audience interaction. You can encourage your prospects, clients, and followers to take action, visit your website, read about your products and services, rate them, buy them, and provide feedback that is visible to your market. How Coca-Cola became digital rock stars. Coca-Cola have gripped the nation this summer with their simple but brilliant Share a Coke campaign, offering consumers the chance to swap the Coke brand name with their own and share the experience with others. This has arguably been one of the most revolutionary marketing campaigns ever delivered, and it demonstrates what can be achieved if digital is successfully integrated into the marketing mix. Almost overnight, it's given digital marketers the world over a successful case study to refer to in the budget battle against other traditional forms of marketing. Coke Company has adapted their campaign to reflect how they consume their media since 2013 with a complementary mix of on and offline media. What's more, digital is at the heart of this campaign because it makes their aim of delivering a personalized brand experience a reality.